One of the songs you'll hear tomorrow night at the Palladium, or maybe one of the songs you might hear. I don't want to dictate the set list, Stewart Copeland. I can't believe he's here to confirm or deny. You do play Don't Stand So Close to
I
Me at these
deny
shows.
everything.
He denies it. Wow, Stewart Copeland, it's so wonderful to have you. Good morning.
Well, good morning to you. Looking forward to getting over there.
You're playing Carmel's Palladium tomorrow, which is
Very fancy.
Yeah, it's a grand venue. Near perfect acoustics. You've been playing a long time, though. If the room is good, does it still affect how the show feels for you?
Absolutely. If the orchestra is good too, that works.
That helps.
Even if I can put it the other way around. If the sound is bad, you acclimate and you can do a great show. But if the sound is good, then that just makes everything easier.
As I understand it, mostly what we'll hear is Police Arranged for Orchestra, which was this album that came out this year. I listened. I loved it so much. Where did this come from?
Well, a couple places. The derangements part, which is carving up these tunes, came from a film that I made about the police using footage that I shot back in the day. And I made a movie which went to Sundance and so on and needed a score. And since I spent 20 years as a film composer, I had to score it right. And I decided to use police music that was not the records that you already know, but like alternative stuff, weird diversions, weird extrapolations and journeys that we took improvising on stage and elsewhere. The other part of the story is why with a big orchestra? Well, because part of my film scoring work gave me an involuntary education in orchestra. And I learned all of these incredible things that an orchestra can do. And so I retired from film composing about 15 years ago. But I've been playing concerts with orchestras, and one day somebody said, "How about you slip in a couple police tunes there? Give the folks what they like." And of course, you can imagine. Of course, I said no. But that little thought kept tickling me, and I remembered that I had those derangements that I had done for the movie. How about if I orchestrate them? And they're just recognizable enough. In fact, I'd say completely recognizable.
They're familiar,
yeah. There's all kinds of new stuff in there, which are all very policey because it comes from what the three of us, Sting, Andy, and I did on stage or in the studio, but it's just kind of like almost like new police material. And there's another thing that revealed itself to me, which was kind of a happy surprise, was that I figured, well, I can't replace those vocals. I can't get some guy. That poor
Yeah.
Can you imagine? So how about we get three soul sisters on the mic?
Oh, I love them too.
That was just a really smart decision. And then when I heard these three women singing the songs, it was revealed to me. It's like the Police sung by the Supremes.
They are amazing.
They are absolutely amazing. These three women deliver those songs so beautifully and so, passionately. They're like triple scale alpha session singers here in LA, but they have, I've been exhorting them, step forward, own the show, and they do.
So it's the same voices that are on the record who are on tour with you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Actually, no. In Carmel, one of them is a substitute. That's one of the great cool things about this kind of music. For a rock band, we'd have to postpone the tour for 6 weeks while we rehearse it. But this music is all on the page. I will meet the orchestra at 2:00. 4:30, we'll be done and play a show that night. A rock band would have to rehearse for 6 weeks. But since it's all on the page, they will read it the first rehearsal. Okay, a little scrappy first read, but second read, they nail it. Come showtime, they will burn down the house. It's amazing what these orchestras can do. And so it's kind of modular. I can't wait to meet these guys and play a show the same day. I do a bit of guitar as well, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
I do some heavy guitar posing. We have a real guitarist on stage. That means that I can do the big power chords and do my Pete Townsend,
I do the windmill.
Yeah, absolutely, with a big bad orchestra.
Oh, that's got to feel cool.
That's a blast. That is very cool.
Stewart Copeland performing Police Arranged for Orchestra at the Palladium tomorrow night in Carmel. Have fun tomorrow, and thank you so much for this time.
Well, thank you so much for listening. See you over there.